This is a Ghost Dog mixtape original.
Welcome to Ghost Dog's Big Talk, and I'm your host, Ghost Dog. It's your boy Ghost Dog. Stop the presses. Could it be? Is it possible, ladies and gentlemen? Could we possibly have the one, possibly, maybe? But let's pump the brakes a little bit. Just a little bit. Even though I'll admit I was wrong. We're not going to get into all that though, but, Jackson Dart wasn't my first choice as far as, the future for this franchise. New York Giants, of course, is what we're talking about here. Man, as you sure, I'm sure like you've seen throughout the X Spaces and whatnot, apparently there was an article that came out from the website Brainy Ballers. Now these dudes are like super football fantasy oriented, definitely into the analytical side of things. They are locked in for sure, and they have a little bit of a track record from what I've noticing here. They have this thing called the Star Predictor Score, and I guess they take more than just like a prospects, college stats and achievements, and they also take things like certain tangibles and variables, I guess you could say, when it comes to NFL prospects or drafts, should I say? Excuse me. But, not to give it too much weight, obviously, fantasy football is fantasy football. It is what it is. I have a certain way I feel about the analytical certain side of things. But on the flip side, I can acknowledge that this does definitely put my mind at ease, because originally I wasn't too high on Dart, but after going over some game tape stuff and really diving deep into it, I could say let this kid sit. And that's the main thing we have to pay attention to here, right? We have to be able to let him sit and develop. But it's a double-edged situation here. But as I'm reading in the article, at the top of these rankings, Ashton Genty should be no surprise, given his elite college resume and potential load share for the 2025 season. However, at the top of the rankings, you will also see Jackson Dart and Tyler Warren above Travis Hunter and Caleb Johnson at 31st. We fully understand this is against consensus with the dynasty community. We are ready for all backlash, just as we would have been in 2017 when the SPS Star Predictor Score, for short, right? SPS, had Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen as quarterbacks 1 and 2 in the 2017 Rookie Fantasy Football Rankings. Now, this is according to Zach Rogers. He's the dude who wrote the article for brainyballers.com. You can go to their website and check it out for yourselves. I'm pretty sure, if you're a Giants fan, you've seen this already. This is going all over the X Spaces. Now, my honest opinion about all this is simply, I can believe it. The situation is, though, for me, is he has to be able to sit. He has to be able to learn. Specifically, Brian Daboll has to be able to develop. I think this score thing here is rests upon that. I think if you throw him in a little too early, it will be detrimental to his development, progress, and ultimate performance, ultimately. Excuse me. That being the case, Russell Wilson is in the building, so is Jameis Winston. Russell Wilson will be the starter. But the thing about Jackson Dart is the kid is coming in with a confidence that I love and I can appreciate. And he's going to come in with the confidence, learn, on the flip side, compete. Now, does that mean Jackson Dart is going to beat out Russell Wilson like Jameis Winston right off of the camps and all that, and the OTAs and whatnot? I don't think so. But it also gives us like another question. How far into the season, like how many games will it be until a situation arises? And hopefully for me, I hope we never have to see Jackson Dart start anytime soon. Preferably at least maybe towards the end of the season, just to at least get his feet wet. If we're out of playoff contention, that's how I honestly feel. People are gonna have their opinions. Hey, that's cool. I respect them. Some people would rather him sit out completely. Some people might even be of the mind of like, yo, we're doing trash, start him right away. And which is what I'm going with this is, if this team, I'm going to give it by game 8, is in a situation where we're just losing games and people are just not interested, and they're just, it's getting real close to the point where the planes are flying overhead again. It's gonna get real hot for Brian, Mr. Daboll, sir, real hot. And then he's gonna be forced to be put in a situation where me specifically, because I wanna see Jackson Dart be great, put him in a situation where it might not be the best for him. So that's another question. You know what I'm saying? Will we see, well, it's a two-parter. It's a two-part question. Will we see Jackson Dart start? Has a rhyme there. And also, if so, when? I'm gonna give it by game like around 6 to 8 in that range. Specifically 8. Even though, look, Russell Wilson isn't a scrub by no means. I don't think he's that washed yet. But we do play in a competitive division. They've only gotten better, as have we, though. I have all the confidence in the world for this defense. I am not worried about this defense at all. My only concern is his offense. He who shall not be named is out of the building. He's in Indy right now. So, by default, you could say our quarterback is way better, especially given the fact that we've added the talent that we have. And a Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and a Jackson Dart. So, I want to see this offense compete. Personally, I'm tired of seeing this defense go out and perform time and time again, for them to only turn around and the offense is just like not doing their part of the deal. It's not fair. That being the case, I also do not want to rush Jackson Dart's development. I like this kid. I slept on him a little bit. Shame on me. I will own that. But, yeah, no, that being the case, man, let's see, man. I'm looking forward to this season. I can't wait. That being the case, like, share, and subscribe if you dig the content. Shouts out to Big Pat. Shouts out to Unpopular Sports, aka NYG. Shouts out to Man Cave. Shouts out to Mets, TP Way the Giant. You already know what time it is. Aboriginal Sports Network. Also, can't forget Coach Ed Gladney, Rob Zero. But yeah, nah, man. If you appreciate the content, if you like it, if you dig it, please like and subscribe, comment, give us your opinions. Tell us how you feel, man. Like, do you think Jackson Dart should start right away? Who knows, man? Maybe like 2-3 games in, God forbid anything happens. But, I don't even want to say anything as far as that's concerned, because, again, I don't want to get him rushed for his development reasons. But, hey, people have their opinions and they're allowed to, communicate them. So voice them, man. Talk your talk. Shouts out to Big Pat yet again. But, yeah, man, ghost out. Let me tell y'all something. Why don't you go ahead and hit that button? If y'all feel the vibe, just click subscribe. And if you appreciate the way I spit on the mic, then please smash that like.